Greetings to you, my fellow leader on the path of growth. A friendly reminder to you about life. This reminder will help you in your career, in your business, in your life endeavor, in your academics, and in your leadership growth or your individual growth as a person. Now, the point here is that life is a school with unending lessons. The lessons of life is embedded in the experience we go through. This implies that every person you meet and every experience you have is a teacher and helps to mold your character. It helps to determine whom you will ultimately become. You may have some experience, and due to its bitter nature or its sweet nature, the lesson embedded in them may not be learned immediately. But with time, because it is said that an unexamined life is not worth living. Why do we examine our lives? We examine our lives because we want to become better. So sometime in the future, you may have to contemplate the experience of yesteryears. Then you begin to glean the lessons that are embedded in those things for you. Same with the people we associate with, the people you meet. You can meet a person and that person is a lesson in your life. You can meet a person, that person is an inspiration in your life. You can meet a person that will put your life in reverse. Like fella will say, soldier come put everybody for reverse. But the truth is, life is the greatest teacher. Life knows how best to impact the lessons, the unique lessons each individual needs. Life knows how to impact it on that individual. Because basically, there are two sides to the coin of life. It's either you are learning or they are teaching you. So the two processes we can gain information or knowledge is through learning and through teaching. That is, in the case of learning, someone doesn't need to teach you or instruct you or tell you how to go about the thing in view. You can just see somebody do something, and on your own, you have learned how to do that thing. You just learn it by seeing somebody do it. But there is a second part of the whole thing, or this other side of the coin, where you are being taught how to do it. Though the unfortunate thing is that for some people you teach and teach and teach and teach and teach, and yet it doesn't sink in. So sometimes you have to readjust your teaching method till this person is able to grasp what you're saying. So life knows that we all are different in our stages of development, understanding, wisdom, knowledge, and perception. Some of us learn by the things we see. Some of us learn by the things we hear. Some of us learn by the things we read. And some of us learn by the things we experience. Now, but experience is the greatest teacher. In the sense that when you have an experience, its emotional component is embedded in your mind. You never forget it. So, life brings people into our lives, circumstances, situations, and experience to awaken certain things in us, to teach us basic truth about life. Now, the ugly side of it is that when we fail to learn a particular lesson in life, life always pushes us back into those experiences that will awaken or teach us about those vital truths that we have failed to learn. This is the reason why some people move from one problem to another in different forms, because they have failed at a fundamental level to learn the basic lesson or the unique lesson that, or the unique truth that experience has come to teach them. So, the bottom line of this whole conversation is that if you want to excel in life, you have to be a learner. Because from the moment you wake up in the morning to when you sleep, there are thousands and thousands of opportunities for you to learn a lot of things. Sometimes being in the presence of some people can impact certain knowledge upon you. They don't have to say anything. But just being in their presence inspires a change or inspires a learning in you. If you go online, you can learn 1,001 things. All it takes for you is to open any search engine of choice and search for anything. You go to the social media, for any topic you ask for videos on, you get millions of videos in that category. So from the minute you wake up in the morning till when you go to bed, there are thousands of opportunities for you to learn. You have to key into these opportunities. Sometimes life speaks to us through people. It could be strangers. It could be one careless comment from a friend. It could be a well-intended comment from a friend. But if you examine that from the back end, it connects something within you. So become a learner in the school of life. Because the school of the past, the school of yesteryears, is a school that you can never graduate from. Because sometimes each time you revisit an experience, you learn something new from that same experience. So, life is a school. Become her learner. And you will create the opportunity you need for success. As a learner or as a leader in the school of life, you have the capacity to achieve everything you ever set your mind to, as long as you're ready to pay the price for it, the necessary price. It's just like if you're a student in school, you have to read your book for you to succeed, for you to pass. So also life has its fair share of price for everything you desire. You have to learn. You have to learn some skill set. You have to learn to master yourself. You have to learn to master your forces within you, your emotions, your thoughts, your aspirations, your weakness, your strength, and so many other things. This takes effort because sometimes you have to unlearn all the BS you have learned from birth and relearn a new thing. So, life offers us the opportunity to become anew every morning. Each rising sun is a chance to do new things, is a chance to move on, is a chance to become better. I need you to look at life and make that decision to be a learner in the school of life. Start with learning about yourself. Then secondly, you learn about whatever thing you want to learn to enhance your career or your well-being or your leadership skill. And together we can make humanity a better version of itself. Become a perpetual student in the school of life, and your future will shine brighter than your past. I believe in you. If you have questions, you could leave it in the comment section. Thank you for listening. Greetings to you, my fellow leader on the path of growth. A friendly reminder to you about life. This reminder will help you in your career, in your business, in your life endeavor, in your academics, and in your leadership growth or your individual growth as a person. Now, the point here is that